everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah. This is where we embrace our crochet ADHD and have fun doing it. I might have gone a little bit overboard with these plant lover patterns. Found 80. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but the Google document will be in the description box below, and feel free to jump around in the chapters because I have them all separated into different categories, and I will put the chapters below. So I have everything from like plant cozies, bookmarks, keychains, wall hangings, wearables, you name it. Everything that a plant lover could want is going to be in this video, and it will all be separated. So feel free to just bounce around. Let's get right into it. Okay, so since there are 80 patterns in here, I'm going to be going through these kind of quickly. And just so you know, I cannot pronounce like half of the plants in these patterns. So be aware and please have patience with me because I'm probably not going to say stuff the right way. And let's just try to get through this together. Okay, so the first category are going to be like pot cozies, plant and pot cozies. And this first one with the little legs I thought was just adorable, very quick and easy to work up. It would be a great like last minute gift idea, especially if you put a plant in there. You could put like a little fake one in there. It'd be great for like a desk or a shelf. I absolutely love this. If you can tell back there, I have some similar ones. They're not crochet, but I immediately grabbed those at the store. I was like, these are the cutest things ever. I love the legs that hang down. Okay, and this one looks like a little pineapple. And especially if you put like a spiky plant in there, it would totally look like a pineapple. I thought this was so cute. Looks like a pretty simple pattern and like it probably works up pretty fast. And I honestly think this would be great for like a patio or something. Okay, and this one is giving me total boho vibes. I think it'd be great for like a shelf that needs that focal point. It will instantly dress up any planter. And I had a friend of mine that was looking at this the other day. Shout out to Ryan. She told me that having it completely covered like that is great insulation for the plant and would help prevent root rot, which I never even thought about. So shout out to Ryan for telling me that. Okay, and I actually love these little pouches, little slouchy pouch. I love the look of this. It's got a nice relaxed look, and especially if you're sick of like the rigid ceramic pot cozies. And the drawstring bag lets you size it up for different planters. So I thought that was a great idea. Okay, and this one is made with jeans, and I thought that was such a clever idea. So in the link, she shows you how to, there's another link within the link that where she's going to show you how to make the strips of jean fabric so that you can actually crochet with it. Such a clever idea, great way to upcycle those old jeans. Okay, and this plant cozy is intricate looking, but with a simple repetitive pattern. It might be good, like if you're learning how to do color changes, this might be a great thing to learn on. I think it would look great in like a windowsill or a counter, anywhere. I think it's adorable. Oh, okay. And then this one, I actually took a peek into the pattern, and this is made, those break of the lines right there is made with a back post double crochet, which is actually one of my favorite stitches to use to make like brims with and stuff. Front post, back post, but it is a pretty simple stitch, and I love how it breaks up the stripes or whatever and makes it more playful. And it actually has the pattern for that little bird applique at the bottom as well. And this geometric woven look, I actually think would look way better if you did it all in beige. I think it would make it look really classy. And I think it's probably easier than it looks. Another one of those intricate looking patterns, but it's probably easier than you think. Okay, and this is our first paid pattern. This is $6 and it is a shell stitch, which is a pretty easy stitch to do. Adds great fun texture to anything, and it works up pretty fast. And I think that this would make a great gift, especially if you included the plant. Okay, and I think this one with the little face is absolutely adorable, especially with the little grass in there or whatever plant you put in there. It would look like hair, so that's absolutely fun. I think this would be great in like a nursery or any room that just needs like a happy little accent. And this is a pretty sophisticated design. I love this one. It's giving me like a plaid feel, like a plaid. We're not doing that again. Giving me a plaid look, plaid vibes. Definitely great for any shelf that needs like that statement piece. It is super impressive looking, absolutely. Okay, now we're gonna get into large houseplants. This is a blooming coleus. Is that how you say that? Coleus? It has to be how you say it. Coleus. Sound it out. It looks so intricate. It's highly giftable. This is highly giftable. This is just an absolute gorgeous plant that you cannot kill. So if you have a friend that just has a black thumb, definitely give her this and they will love it. This is another one, and it is not blooming, but it is a coleus, and it is just absolutely no maintenance, no fuss. I love it. It's gorgeous. I love the bright colors. It's absolutely stunning. This would be a great like bookshelf accent. It would absolutely be a great gift and a great way to showcase your skill. Okay, and this snake plant looks absolutely sturdy. It's got a modern looking style. I think it would be great for like something simple to add to your room, especially if you've got that natural modern look. And this one is called Monstera, Monstera. Swiss cheese? Is that an actual plant? I didn't know that it was. Does the real plant smell like cheese? Is that why it's called that? Why is it called Swiss cheese? That is such a weird name for a plant. Monstera Swiss cheese. But I'm hearing that this is one of the most popular house plants right now. So at least you can't kill this one, right? I think it's a great art piece and very detailed and lifelike. Okay, and this one, you guys, this was breathtaking. When I first saw this, my mind was blown. I was just like, there's no way. And it's free, okay? This is a cactus garden. If you have this in your house or you gift this to anybody, people are going to be stunned when they look at this, okay? This is an amazing way to showcase your skill. This is just so intricate. I absolutely love this. I had no idea that anything like this even existed. This is a great way for people like me who cannot own cactuses without getting hurt. And this one is $4.60, and it is another cactus garden, way more detailed than the last one. Just absolute jaw-dropping detail. So definitely go check this one out if you're looking for a challenge. I think this would look cute on a porch, or I can't even. This is just so, it almost makes me speechless. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Very impressive. Okay, and this one is $3.50, and it is so sweet looking, especially with the little face. I love the textures of the little cactus that is on it. I think this would be a cute gift for any plant lover, honestly. Oh, and in case I didn't say it, we're actually into like succulents and cactus right now. That started a few a few moments ago. Sorry. Okay, and this one is a 3-part YouTube tutorial, which I thought was awesome. So you can definitely follow her step by step. I love that it's in a real pot. It looks like a pretty beginner friendly contrast to the more intricate patterns that we've been showing. And I love the pom-pom on it. I think that that's a pretty unique touch. Okay, and then this one is $3.25, and it is a posable cactus hand. I have no idea how you make these things posable, but this would absolutely be a fun gift to get. You could probably make it in one day, be great for like a last minute gift. Definitely add the spikes. I think it's cute. And hey, it's a great way to display your ring. So I didn't even think about that. And this is a Christmas cactus ornament, which I thought was absolutely great. What a great way to make the desert festive. This would be great last minute decor, last minute gift, great for yarn scraps. You know, you could even turn it into like a car charm or even like a gift topper. So just like attach it to the top of a gift and it's an extra little gift for them. And I love that they used real rocks in the succulent plant. It totally, and a real planter, it just gives it more like a lifelike touch to this pattern, especially the shape of the leaves and how they're like pinched in. Definitely just makes it feel more real, even though we all know it's not. I almost wonder though, like what if you were to use like a two-toned yarn, or I've heard that some people like use eyeshadow or stuff to like make the tips of stuff. Some people use it for blush, but like definitely maybe the tips of the succulent, I think that would add way more detail. Okay, and so this one was done with the pink tips like I did suggest before, and I think it looks great. Gives it a more realistic look. And I think they probably did the same for the blush. I'm pretty sure that people use eyeshadow, but I think that the face is absolutely cute. I love the real rocks. I think this would be a great gift. It would also look really cute on a desk. Okay, now we're gonna get into some flowers. This is a camellia flower. It's very pretty. I think this would be great to add to anything like a bag or a hat, anything that you needed like a nice floral accent. It actually, is this a type of rose? Because it actually like looks like a rose. Okay, now this one actually is a rose and it's definitely different looking than the last one. So maybe the last one isn't a rose, but I love that they added the little spikes to the petals. Definitely gives it more of that petal rose vibe. These would be great to use for yarn scraps. I think the two-toned one with the yellow is absolutely my favorite. There's just an endless amount of uses for these. It would jazz up anything, honestly. Maybe this is the one that was a 3-part YouTube tutorial. The other one was on YouTube, but this one is a 3-part YouTube tutorial. And this is just, it's such a hyper realistic look. Honestly, I think this is great for spring. It would look cute on like a windowsill. I think, I love all the layers of the petals and it would be a great gift to give to somebody. Okay, and this is a sunflower. And I just want to say too, that if you love sunflowers, this is the only one I have in here, but I have an entire video dedicated to sunflowers and sunflower patterns. So definitely go check that one out. I will have the link up here. But I love this. It's a very cheerful design. It's bound to brighten up any room. It looks pretty intricate though, so definitely have your skills ready for this. And I love the texture of the center. I love this, not just a circle and it's got those little bumps in it. Definitely gives it a more lifelike look. This would be cute in like any crochet bouquet. And these tulips are absolutely stunning. Okay, these are the best tulip pattern that I found while looking for flowers. I think this would be cute in like a gorgeous, like a skinny clear vase. I think it'd be great for like an entryway or like any room with a lot of light. Okay, and these large calla lilies, I believe this is, so I do have 2 patterns for these. This is the first one. They're very drastically different. These were absolutely, I'm pretty sure, used for a wedding. I could see it being used for Christmas. It's definitely giving me Christmas vibes too. Definitely a great pattern for you need something that looks like high end and something that's gonna stand out. And these are the other calla lilies, and these are a little bit smaller, tighter stitches, more thicker look. Definitely giving me bridal vibes, okay? And this is just giving like classic elegance, you know, it feels more realistic looking than the last ones I showed. And I think that showing putting them in different heights and you know, some tilted, some not, would definitely make it look great and in a clear, skinny base. And these carnations are a wonderfully soft contrast to the other sleek calla lilies. I love the two-tone one. I absolutely think that's my favorite. So putting a little tip on that, it actually makes it look like the flower. So I have no clue how you get that ruffled look. It absolutely reminds me of a loofah. So definitely, if you guys have made that or made this, let me know how difficult that is because it looks a little difficult. These ones are forget-me-nots, and these are very sweet. It has a very delicate look to them. I love the white lines for the details. I think that they would probably work up pretty fast. Great for yarn scraps, great for summer. You could even add them to like a door wreath for like the spring or something like that. Anyway, I think it's great. And these pansies are classic spring flower. You can do them in so many different colors. Great for yarn scraps. Great to like add in any bouquet, and they probably work up pretty fast. And they're reminded of the sentiment thinking of you. So if you're thinking of someone and want to make them a nice little thinking of you gift, try this one out. Okay, and talk about unique. This one is called an African daisy gazania. Gazania. I don't know, but it looks like a cross between a daisy and a sunflower, and I absolutely love it. Never heard of this before, never seen it in real life. It looks very detailed, very eye-catching. I think this is a great pattern, great way to showcase your skill and put this baby on display. And these bluebells are very delicate looking. I love them. I love how they hang down. I assume that's the wire that does that, and I would definitely, you know, it's just not an often seen flower, and it's great for anyone who wants that perfect, like magical blooming flower. It screams cottagecore, absolutely. And I think that they do the downward tilt with the wire. So definitely you could do a lot with that. Okay, now we're gonna get into some vines and garland. And this is a pretty basic vine, but I wanted to get it in here because it's a great way to decorate your room and you can add lights and flowers. It's good for curtains or doorways, great for anyone who loves vine plants without the maintenance. And there's so many different possibilities you could do with this. Okay, and these are Crochet Lily of the Valley flower door curtain. And this reminds me of those beaded door curtains or whatever, but I think this would be so much better because it's less noisy, great for spring. It's definitely giving fairy tale or cottagecore vibes. I think it'd be great for like any girl's room, and it would also look amazing with lights. And this is a quick and easy flower garland. It looks like it's great for last minute spring decor, maybe great for yarn scraps, great last minute gift, an instant way to brighten up any room. I think it'd be great for like a baby shower or a nursery. And this daisy garland is also would be great for like a curtain or a doorway curtain. It's got a very clean look and spring vibes. Looks probably simple to do. And it's a great way to brighten any room or for anyone who loves cottagecore. Okay, and this one is $4.99, and this is the absolute best wisteria I have seen. I know that there are tons of patterns out there for them. I don't like the ones that are twisty. I like the ones that are more detailed like this. It's a great way to top any doorway or any curtain. Absolute fairy tale vibes. Absolutely. It's giving me a magical feel. And wisteria comes in a lot of different colors, so it's easy to customize this. Okay, and this little garland looks super beginner friendly. It's great for yarn scraps, spring vibes. You can do this in so many different colors or for any season, honestly. It's great for like when you need a pop of color in any room. And I really like the look of this, but I can't remember what it reminds me of. It reminds me of something and I can't put my finger on it. My friend Ryan I was with last night said that it reminds her of the borders that you'd have around like the whiteboard or the chalkboard in a elementary school class. And so I guess maybe that's kind of what it is, but I just love the variety of the pattern. It's definitely a floral fiesta. That's what it's called. And they got the name right. Definite fairy tale vibes would make a high impact on any room. Absolutely. It's gorgeous. I love it. Okay, now we're gonna get into some hanging plants. And this pink one is stunning and great for anyone who loves flowers without the maintenance. I know that I love hanging baskets of flowers, but I hate the bees that come with them. So I would definitely go for something like this. Okay, and this is another, I think it's Monstera leaves. It's a little hanging basket, but I love the basket looking to the pot. And actually it's a YouTube video and she shows you how to do that too. And I thought that that was a great touch to this. It's making it more unique than it normally would be. I've seen people put these in their cars for car charms. You know, you can hang it in a window. It's an awesome design and I love this one. Okay, and this one is $3.42 and it is 5 patterns in one. So you get 5 patterns for the one link, for the one price, which I think is a great deal. And each one of these would make a great gift or like a variety for a market, you know? They're very delicate looking, great for plant killers. And honestly, I think it would be great for like an office where you don't have a window, brighten up your space because no maintenance required. Okay, now we're gonna get into plant hangers. And this teardrop basket is absolutely gorgeous. You could put this on a wall for like a space saver or on a fence post outside. Definitely make it in cotton so it's stronger. It's got a great intricate design, but it's probably easier than it looks. Okay, and this like double pocket thing is absolutely amazing. I love the unique idea and design of this. It's a great space saver, you know, if you don't have a lot of room for plants on the shelves, you can put it on the wall. Definitely giving me boho vibes, but I would definitely use cotton. I think it'd be great for using succulents or any like low watering plants that don't require a lot of maintenance. And this is a never ending star hanger. And I've actually never made one of these because I always feel like it's a little intimidating because what if I do a little crooked and it all comes out wonky and it tips over? And so if you make these, let me know how hard they are because I've never made one. And this is a macrame inspired one, but it looks beginner friendly. I like the large open design. Looks sophisticated, but not complicated. Definitely use cotton so it's strong. Okay, and this one is a granny square pocket, and granny squares are pretty easy to do. So if you love making your granny square, definitely go try this one out. I think it's a pretty genius idea. If I had seen this, I probably would have added it to my granny square video. Definitely go check that one out if you haven't seen that. I came up with tons of things to do with the granny square. This is one of them. This is a great way to put like, you could put air plants in here or succulents, another plant that doesn't need a lot of maintenance. Probably works up pretty fast. And I love the tassel at the bottom because it kind of dresses it up. Okay, and this 3 planter thing is great for multiple plants. Great way to showcase your favorite plants. Space saving functional decor. I love it when crochet has a function. This would be great for any like housewarming gifts, for any plant lover, even Christmas. You could even include the plants or get like a decorative stick and make it look better. Okay, and this one is $6 and it just looks so cute. I think it's done in chunky yarn. I'm not exactly sure. There's so many sloth lovers out there. It's just so clever an idea. I love it. I actually think it'd be cool if you use like a decorative stick, like an actual stick. This looks like an actual stick, but a more naturey looking stick, and then put like a viney plant in there and let the vines come all on so it looks like he's actually in a tree. I think that would be a great idea. But I absolutely don't ever see this being donated or regifted. If you have a sloth lover friend, sloth lover, plant lover, sloth loving plant lover friend out there, give them this. They're gonna love it. Okay, and the concept of air plants are so new to me. I have never heard of these. Like this is the first year I've ever heard of an air plant. And this is such a clever way to display them. It looks like a little jellyfish. That's so clever. And I thought it'd be cool. Like, what if you did it in like you could do multiple of them, different lengths and stuff, different colors. It would look like an under the sea garden. And this is a blend of macrame and crochet. And I absolutely love the braided look. It's elegant decor, great for any plant lover. This might even be good for like any faux plant or like a succulent, something that doesn't require a lot of maintenance. Okay, now we're gonna do a couple keychains. This cactus keychain would be a great stocking stuffer. You could even put it on the top of like a gift, like a bag gift topper. Great last minute workup. You could add this to your market if that's what you're doing. Probably easy to mass produce, and it's free. Okay, and I love that this pattern is free. This is my favorite lavender keychain that I've seen so far. I'm definitely going to be adding these to my inventory for this next spring. I am excited about this. Great for lavender lovers, and it would even make like a cute car charm. And these tulips are very beginner friendly. I know that I've made a few of these. These look cute on any keys or a bag. They're great for spring or a stocking stuffer if you know someone who loves those flowers. Probably really great for yarn scraps, and they probably work up really fast. In this sunflower bouquet, it's not the best picture, but I love this. It would be a beautiful little mini gift for somebody. Again, great for stocking stuffer. It would look cute on a bag or keys. I think it's a great way to try something new. And I also think it'd be great for Mother's Day. So if you have a mother or, just for your mother for Christmas, definitely go check this out. If you haven't seen my Mother's Day video, definitely go check that out too. It's a 2-parter. That was before I realized that I could put everything in a Google Doc. So there are 2 videos for that, over 130 patterns in that. So definitely go check that out. Okay, now we're going to get into some bookmarks. And this first one is $4, but I love the 3D aspect to this. It would look super cute, little plant sitting on top of your book. Great for plant and book lovers alike. Oh, and if you actually haven't seen it, I made 2 videos that you should definitely go check out if you have book lovers that you're looking for gifts for. I have an entire video dedicated to book lover gifts and a whole nother video dedicated to just bookmarks. So definitely go check that out if you need more inspiration of something for a book lover. This would be a great gift for teachers, readers, students alike. Great stash buster, last minute gift. Work this up super fast and someone's gonna love it. Okay, and this is a unique idea for a bookmark. I think we've all seen the sprout bookmarks, but this one has roots on the bottom, and I thought that was a great aspect to this and a great way to add something to a basic design. So I think it looks super cute with a little sprout on top and the roots coming out, just so clever. And you could even add this to like a gift basket or something. And this is just a pretty basic flower bookmark. And it looks like it pretty works up fast. It'd be great for yarn scraps, the stash busting, and I love the 3D aspect to it, the little flower sitting on top of the book. 3D bookmarks are my absolute favorite. You can even make them multiple bookmarks, make them a whole set. This one is $7.50, which I feel is a little steep for a bookmark, but I think it's cute and I think it would look great sitting on top of a book. So, if it's worth it to you having it sit on top of a book, a little plant, I think this is probably the best looking one. I'm not sure that I would recommend it for beginners, but it looks like it probably works up pretty fast and would be great for scrap yarn. Which, by the way, if I haven't mentioned it before, if you have not seen my scrap yarn video, definitely go check that one out because I came up with 16 different ways that you can use scrap yarn. Okay, next we're gonna get into some wearables. So, wearables for plant lovers, okay? And this first one is a giant cactus scarf, and I love this. It is $5, looks cozy and fun. It's possibly a puff stitch, but do not quote me on that. I just love it. It's a playful way to stand out for your love of plants. And this one is $5.50, but it's a more in-depth pattern for those cactus lovers. You can do it in any order you wanted to, customize it how you wanted, but I love how the different stitches for the different cactus adds a texture and a better design to some of them. And I love that some of them have pom-poms. Okay, and these are mittens. I'm surprised that this is a free pattern. I love it. I think it's a quirky, fun gift to give to anybody. Ow, talk too much with my hands. My kitty keeps trying to grab my hand. How popular are mittens though? I do not like mittens. I'm not sure how much people actually wear them. But if you were to actually do this in cotton, you could turn these into oven mitts. Words escaped me. You could turn this into oven mitts. I absolutely love it. Okay, and this is the cutest one I could find for as far as beanies went. It is $3.63, and I love the ribbed look of this. It gives it great texture. I love the little spikes on it and the pom-pom for the flower for the blooming of the cactus. It is a great beanie, and I absolutely love this. This would be probably good for people just starting out and want to try something new. Okay, and this one is the second to most expensive pattern I've ever put up here. This is $10.50. It is so incredible, so intricate. It is called the Flower of Life pattern jacket, oversized jacket, I believe. It looks like pretty advanced pattern, so I would not recommend this for beginners. It is very eye-catching though. Talk about wearable art, okay? And this would be an amazing gift to get from a crocheter. I mean, but it also says it's also probably going to take a lot of time, so definitely make sure that you have a lot of time to commit to this. Okay, and this one is $6.50, and this is another gorgeous garment. I think this would be great for like any gardener, any festival. You could even use one of those like big yarn cakes that does like color changes over time. I think that'd be great, a great use for this. Okay, and this one is $5.98, and this is stunning. It's so flowery, and I know your sister's picking on you, huh? I know. But it's absolutely detailed and stunning, and I love this, and it looks like it shows a few different ways to wear it. You could do it in, like, spring colors or fall vibes. I love that they showed 2 different season looks for this. Okay, and this is the most expensive pattern I have ever shared. This is $11, okay? But you get 2 patterns, so really it's like $5.50 for each. You get the pattern for the sunflower hood and the dress, and I thought that was so amazing. Talk about being festival ready, okay? This is absolutely gorgeous. It also looks like it's probably a pretty time-consuming pattern, but I had to add this because this is absolutely gorgeous. I've never seen anything like that hood, and it was really awesome for her to add the dress that goes with it. Okay, now we're gonna get into some wall art. And maybe you've never thought about crochet flowers being wall art, but this first one, I was actually really surprised that it was free. Hi, Smokey. I was really surprised that it's free, and it's probably a lot easier than it looks because it's really repetitive. I also love that it comes out of the frame. It's like the art, like spring art coming to life in your house. I think this would make like a great wedding gift or a housewarming gift. It would look really good in like a reading nook or a sunroom. I absolutely love this. I think it's gorgeous. Okay, and this one could have technically gone into Garland. It is $6, but I thought it was more artistic than anything, so I had to put it in this one. And I absolutely want this for my craft room. I think this would be great, like in the background over there, probably when I get a bigger office. But I definitely I see this in my future. This is going to be made. I love it. I love the different colors. It's very eye-catching and just so detailed. I love it. And this one looks pretty beginner friendly. I love the oversize of the leaves and just the variety of them, the variety of sizes and lengths. It'd be a great gift for any like modern design plant lover. It's totally giving me boho vibes too. And I love that they used a branch. It's totally making it more nature vibes. It keeps the nature look going. And you could do it, it's scalable for any space. So like you can make the leaves bigger, you can make the whole, shrink it all down or whatever. I love that aspect to it too. Okay, and this is like a boho wall hanger, and I'm not sure if that's the bobble stitch, so don't quote me on that. But I love the texture. It adds a lot of design to it, and it looks, I like that they added the color to the tassels below. I think it just breaks it up and makes it look cute. We're gonna get into some pillows now. Okay, so this succulent pillow is also in my unique and weird crochet pillow video. So if you have not seen that and you're looking for some really unique pillow patterns, definitely go check that one out because I think these first couple pillows are also in that, but I had to make sure you guys saw it and they were great for plant lovers too. And this is a great way to bring the outside in. I love it. Definite great statement piece. Okay, and this one, this Monstera leaf, giant Monstera leaf is $6.82. I love that it's giant and oversized. This is like the ultimate home lover plant accent for your house. Perfect cozy statement for your couch. And this would be an incredible gift for any plant lover, honestly. Okay, and this one is $5.42 and talk about a huggable cactus, okay? I love this and I would definitely be using it with chunky yarn because I think that makes it look perfect. And I love the spikes and the flowers. It's a great touch to it. This would be a great gift for anybody. Okay, and this one is $5.47. And I actually like this one way better than the first one. So I had to add it as soon as I saw it. It looks so cuddly and squishy and huggable. And I love it. And I love that they added the red tips to it. Adds so much detail with just that one thing that they did. And it's got more layers than the other one. It totally looks like one of those hen and chick, whatever you call it, succulent. Okay, and this one is free. And this one is probably pretty beginner friendly. It looks like there's 2 panels that they just crochet together all around it. And I love the little spikes. I think that they probably overdid it, but I honestly feel like more is better instead of less is more. I think that this one, they did great with the spikes. Adds a lot of detail and I love it. And this is a cheerful, huggable flower. I love it. Cheerful design. It looks pretty beginner friendly. Again, it looks like one panel and a second panel that are crocheted together, but I love the shape of the petals. It's giving me totally like 70s vibes. Hi. Oh, we got through it. I'm glad you guys stuck around. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. And stay tuned for this next video because I will be showing you guys what yarn I got. And I went to both Hobby Lobby and Michael's and compared them. So we're going to go through some Christmas yarn haul later this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. And like I said, jump around the chapters. Definitely feel free to save this Google document. I will have other links to the other videos I mentioned down in the description box below. So definitely just feel free to just hop around my page and find that perfect pattern for you and your loved ones this Christmas. I will see you guys next time. And remember, above all else, that Jesus loves you.